This is Sergio with MMA-Prospects.com. I am joined by Lawrence Bonds. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Not too bad, man. So I guess first things first, the world is crazy right now. So what's life been like for you throughout this whole thing?
It's been difficult, but we getting through it. I've been just in the gym, staying active. I mean, can't fight, but couldn't fight, but just staying as active as possible.
Yes. So like the world's kind of crazy. Like I'm up in Canada, so we're locked down for the most part. You're in Michigan, which is actually kind of like the hub of COVID right now. What's it been like living there, and how has training been?
Living here it's not been as bad as some. I actually was able to work during the pandemic, so it was a lot easier for me than others. So yeah, it wasn't as bad.
Your training. I mean, I know at the beginning of the pandemic, I'm sure a lot of that was done from home, but more recently, has that been more open? Have you been able to get access to proper training and everything like that?
Yes. They actually just did I think there can be 15 people in a building at a time. So yeah, it's pretty I'm actually back and running. So
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. I'm actually going to Michigan in October for work, and I'm there. Like I'm worried because up here. We're away from COVID, and I'm going to literally the capital of COVID.
exactly.
Has there been any cases around you? Have you happened to catch it? Has there been cases in your gym or anything like that?
In the beginning, yeah, there was, but as of now, no. Um no one has that I know of as of right now, so they haven't shut us down or anything yet.
So it's been 18 months, man. That's a long time without being in a fight. How's that layoff been? Do you think that was good for you mentally to be able to take some time away from the sport?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I wish I would have been a little more active. When it came to like, I just wanted some fights. But I feel like it was really good. Got a lot of different things that I had saw in my game worked on, so I could say that it was good for me.
In terms of hunger, is that just you're hungrier now with that time off? Are you just waiting to get back in there because of that layoff, or does it change at all?
Oh, I'm starving to get back in there. I just like I just have to be in there. It's like I got a bad hunger for it, and I'm trying to see myself get to the top.
You were scheduled to face a guy that's well known right now, Josh Parisian. He's in the UFC before the pandemic. Is it a little bit bittersweet seeing his success now that he's moved on to bigger and better things, or are you kind of happy that you were scheduled to fight him and he's up there? It just kind of means that you're right behind.
I mean, I'm happy for him. I mean, I really did want to fight him really bad. I mean, I don't like him as much because of some of the behind the scene things that don't no one know. But I'm happy for him. I mean, he shows that there's opportunities out there, and eventually I'm gonna get that opportunity just like he did. Luckily, we didn't fight yet in his part because if we would have fought, it would have been a it wouldn't he wouldn't have got that call. But I'm happy for him.
That leads me to this next question. I mean, that time off, that hunger, it's all going to be showcased on July 31st when you fight Edison Lopez. What's your thoughts on the matchup?
Um, my thoughts on the matchup is I'm gonna beat him up. I don't want to say too much because I don't know if he watches it or stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna beat him up. I feel real good about it.
And you're going down a weight class. You previously competed up at super heavyweight. You're down now at 265. Your thoughts on that weight cut and with the pandemic, do you think that that's easier to get down there, or what's your thoughts overall on the move?
I mean, it's very easy now. The move has it's. I mean, I needed to cut the weight anyway. I mean, I was sitting there, and I'm actually needing to cut more weight to go a little lower in weight. But yeah, it was easy. It was easy. I mean, nothing's easy, but it was a lot easier for me because I was able to move around a little more than others.
It's also different because you're in a tournament format there with RUF
Mhm.
MMA. What's your thoughts overall on the format of the tournament?
It's different, and I've never been in something like this, so I'm excited for it. But I mean, I guess I can't say anything too different because I don't know anything of this sort. So I'm excited about it.
And the opportunity to be noticed by an organization like One Championship. This is Road to One show, so there are going to be people watching from One Championship. Does that excite you? The opportunity to showcase your skills for one of these big organizations?
Yes, it does. Like very like, and that's why I'm working as hard as I am. Because I know that people are going to be watching when you don't even know if they're watching.
I want to talk about more so the early days of your career, because there was wins, there was losses, it was back and forth. You hadn't been able to string together consecutive victories, and then it switched. And now you're on a 3-fight win streak. What was the reason? What went behind that? What was it? Something mental? Was it something physical? What was the reason for that kind of change in your career?
Both actually. I let a lot of stuff get to me, and I've learned in my way, so I'm good. That's I just had to get myself more focused on me.
Absolutely. If you could go back and look at that guy that had just started and was winning and losing some, if there was a piece of advice you could give them now or a piece of advice then that you know now, what would that be?
Stay to you and stay at it. Don't give up. Like, don't give up. A lot of people hate to lose, but that should be your fuel on getting better because you want that. You don't want to feel like a loser. You don't want to feel defeat. And no one does. But just get up so you can get that self get yourself back, get that defeat. Yeah. Just stay motivated. Don't lose yourself.
And then I guess looking towards that fight, July 31st, it's coming up. It's coming up fast. What can people expect what can people who haven't seen you fight expect from you on that night?
Um I want to quote Jorge Masvidal, violence.
I love it. I love it. We'll keep it short and sweet. That's perfect. And then one last thing for me. Is there any sponsors or anyone you want to thank or social media you want to plug before we end it?
Well, no sponsors as of right now. We're actively looking. If people want to contact me, my email is lbonds430 at gmail. Hit me up and hit me directly and we can conversate about it. Follow me on my Facebook, Instagrams, Lawrence Monster Bonds. Pretty much that.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the time and best of luck. And I can't wait to watch you perform.
Thank you.